You ever notice how people call Don't Ask, Don't Tell a step forward? Like forced silence was some big gift? It wasn't. It was state-enforced closet life in uniform. And the worst part is still prevalent in 2025. So let's rewind. Before Don't Ask, Don't Tell, the US military had one rule. If you're gay, you're out. Period. You were labeled morally unfit. Commanders would run literal witch hunts, raiding letters, barracks gossip, partners' names. It was policy to root people out and throw them away. Then came the early 90s. Public opinion was shifting. Queer activists and veterans were pushing to end that ban. And Bill Clinton ran in 1992 promising to do it. But once in office, he caved. The Pentagon brass, Congress, and even a lot of the public, they lost their minds at the idea of queer people serving openly. So they cooked up a compromise. Don't ask, don't tell. You could be gay. You just couldn't say it. You couldn't live it. You couldn't ask anyone about it. And if you did, discharge. And let's be real, this wasn't some sort of progressive bandage. It was a muzzle. It was institutionalized lying. It punished truth. How did it actually work? Badly, predictably, violently. They said they wouldn't ask, but they did. Anonymous tips, rumors. People's emails and love letters became evidence. Commanders still hunted them down. Between 1994 and 2011, over 13,000 service members were kicked out because of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Combat veterans, linguists, medics, people willing to die for this country, and they were told that your truth is disloyal. It also wasn't equally enforced. Black and Latin service members were discharged at disproportionate rates. They were more likely to be targeted, investigated, and forced out. So when it did end, the fight to repeal it didn't start with Congress. It started with veterans refusing to shut up. By 2010, the pressure was undeniable. Obama signed the repeal into law. On September 20th, 2011, Don't Ask, Don't Tell officially died. For the first time, you could be gay, bi, lesbian, and serve openly. But let's not stop there, because 2011 wasn't a happy ending. Trans people still banned for years. Under Trump, a 2017 executive order kicked them out again. Biden reversed it in 2021. Queer veterans kicked out under Don't Ask, Don't Tell. They lost pensions, lost health care, and had dishonorable marks on their records. And it's not just history, because in 2024 and 2025, there are politicians calling for the reinstatement of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, framing queer service members as a distraction. Let's be real, every time you hear morale, unit cohesion, or discipline used as a reason to exclude, it's the same old lie. It's just Don't Ask, Don't Tell in new clothes. Don't Ask, Don't Tell wasn't a compromise. It was a punishment. It was forced silence as policy. And even though it ended in 2011, the damage didn't.